And like, I'm gonna go ahead and embarrass myself and say that's on the list of movies I haven't watched in full just yet. I know. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk. Trust me. We'll talk about it later. Keep going. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's not what we're here for.
Woo!
It's not what we're
Oh
here
my
for.
gosh, we're gonna have a whole segment just on that.
Oh,
You
we can have
haven't
it.
seen? You haven't
We
seen?
might have an entire episode on certain movies that yeah, I'm sure there are movies that you haven't seen
Yeah,
that people will
yeah,
say like,
no.
"How have you gotten to this point and you haven't watched that movie?" And that's unfortunately on my
But
list.
that's one of those ones. Your card might get taken for that.
That's why I said we gotta move on. We gotta move forward.
Okay,
Number three.
We'll move forward. What up, what up, what up? Back for another episode of the Unscripted Order Podcast. What up,
Yes,
D-Bud?
indeed. Yes, indeed. How you doing, man? Episode 6.
Episode 6. It's crazy, man. 6 episodes?
Yeah, right.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, we're still at it. We're still at it.
We're still at it, you know? So,
Striving for 10 out here. Striving for 10.
yeah. Well, you know what's crazy is I sent you a podcast recently.
Yeah.
And one of the things they were talking about podcasts and how it works and how to improve your podcast. And one of the things that the guy said was that most podcasts don't make it past episode number 3.
Yeah, 3 episodes.
They say if you get to 4 episodes, you're in the top 10% of all podcasters.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
my brother, you doing big
Yeah.
things. You're in the top
10%.
10%.
Top 10%. That get you into the finals of any track meet, man.
Yeah.
We're in there.
Absolutely, absolutely. But look, episode 5, y'all showed us a lot of love on that. We just appreciate all the support y'all been showing us up to this point. So, ask you to please go subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram. You can also find us on Spotify, and you can find us on Apple Podcasts as well. And if you're on those platforms, leave us 5-star reviews. We appreciate you guys doing that. So,
We need all our stars. Like
we need all the stars.
5 mics in the source. We need it all. We need it all.
That's it. We need
But
it
as
all.
usual, you know, because we talk about the law of life and everything beyond that, because we're talking about the law at times, we need to let you know, no small print, nothing we say here is intended to give any form of legal advice or form any kind of attorney-client relationship. If you have a legal issue, we advise you to consult with an attorney in your area that practices that type of law. Everything here is for informational purposes and education only. Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm excited about this episode
Yeah.
because, you know, this is, you know, it's gonna be a little. This is definitely gonna be unscripted. Okay, definitely gonna be unscripted. But we're excited. I know I'm excited about this episode because this is our top 5 episode. You know, so we're going a little bit outside, stepping away. I would say, kind of from the law. You know,
Just a little bit.
but the you know, one of the whole purposes of this podcast, okay, is not for us just to talk about the law, but just to show you know, the public that we're regular, normal human beings. Even though we are judges, okay, we still live normal lives. We still are into things that most people are into, hopefully. Most people are into. And, you know, the reality situation is we're just trying to demystify the bench. And so one way of doing that is just showing y'all that we're regular people who like regular stuff just like y'all. I mean, would you agree?
I agree, man. Judge is just one of many things that we do. That's all.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
indeed.
So this episode is going to be the top 5 episode. Okay. So what we're doing in this particular episode is going to be our top 5 movies. Okay. And I'll explain in just a few moments how we're going to do that. Top 5 television shows as well. And we might even throw some soundtracks and theme songs up in the mix as well. So I think this is going to be a fun episode.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so it should be a good time. And I'll talk about just before we dive into it, I'll talk about kind of our format and what folks can expect. All right, but
Yeah, sounds good.
yeah, so let me just share real quick. I just got back today from New Hampshire.
Okay.
So I'd never been to New Hampshire before. For those of you who don't know, my son is a freshman at the College of William & Mary. He plays on the football team there. And so they had a road game in New Hampshire. And I remember looking at the schedule before the season started and looking at all the games. And New Hampshire was the farthest trip, on the schedule. And so in my mind, I'm like, all right, how am I going to make this thing happen? I knew that if it was going to be a situation where I was going to go, I was going to have to fly. I wasn't driving to New Hampshire. Okay.
It's a smart move.
Yeah. Because I'm a road warrior. I don't have a problem getting in the car and ride. Okay.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like riding up to New Hampshire and riding right back, right away. And it's like, nah, that just didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So I went up there and had a good time up there. Did not get that dub like we were hoping to.
Yeah.
But anytime I get to see my guy, out there on the field, doing what he loves, I can't be mad about that.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man.
It. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Plus, I got to have some lobster bisque. Like I got some real seafood up in New Hampshire. That lobster bisque had chunks of like literally like the crab, not the crab, the lobster claw.
Yeah.
The meat. Oh my.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, they don't play up there. They don't play with the lobster up
don't.
there. Yeah.
They do not. They do not. So what's been going on with you?
Man, listen, a whole lot, today, last day and a half, well, really last week, been listening to the musical stylings of Cash Money and No Limit in anticipation of their verses. I missed it. I haven't watched it yet. I'm so excited, though. My aunt had a retirement ceremony last night, retirement party last night. So my mom and I went to that. Hey, I knew the verses was on because my buddies in the group chat had sent it. And I saw a couple of comments, and I looked down, I got one notification. My buddy Colby, shout out to my man Colby. The notification comes up, and it says, I know Bugg is in the living room losing his mind right now. I was like, I'm at my aunt's retirement. I got to watch it later. So I can't wait to get to the part that made him send that text message. He just knew. I was really enjoying it because, man, that was a soundtrack to high school, college, law school for me. So I'm excited to check it out tonight. And the other thing, man, that was really, really cool over the past 2 weeks since we had our last episode, I had the pleasure of going to 2 investitures. My good friend Fernando and Prince William, GDC, and Tamika Jones out in Fairfax, GDC, both of their investitures were really touching. When I tell you, my eyes were not dry for either investiture. I carry a handkerchief in all of my suit pockets anyway, so I am wiping tears because both of them really talked about their experience. Fernando talking about being the proud son of immigrant parents, and Tamika being a black girl from small town Virginia, and just their path to the bench, the perseverance, the dedication that it took to get to that point. Seeing their family there, that moment, that spirit that filled the courtroom, it was just really a great reminder of how we can be great stewards in these positions and how important it is to have a bench that reflects the community that we serve, man. So 2 great investitures that I got a chance to go to this week. And, I'm sure you feel the same when you go to one. It kind of reinvigorates your commitment to the work that we do on a full-time basis, man. So it was really good to see those 2. Really good.
Yeah, no, that's that.
Yeah.
Anytime I get the opportunity to go to an investiture, it means a lot, especially having gone through and had my own, which I know you participated in, played a role in mine. It's special to have all those people there, the people that you love, the people that you care about.
Yeah.
I know you had. Did either one of them quote Nipsey Hussle?
No, but I will shout out Judge Jones because she did rap and sing in her remarks. So it was very eclectic for her. So,
I hope somebody recorded that. I need to go back and see.
I'm sure somebody has it. So she had a few bars. She sang. She did it all. So it was. She represented, man.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, congratulations to both of them.
Yes, indeed.
So yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah, so excited about this episode. So let's get to it because this is dope. All right, so our format, okay, we're gonna talk about movies first, okay. We're gonna do our top 5 movies, and then and that's gonna be for 2 different genres, okay. We could have done all kinds of thrillers and horror movies, and
we can't do horror movies. I don't watch those.
No, okay. Well,
that's not entertainment, but we can do other things. I see no need to sit and scare myself, but we can do other categories.
I'm not a huge horror movie fan. I mean, there's like, it's not like none of them would be in my top 5 to begin with, But I, there's some that I'm like, oh, okay, yes, I remember that movie, from growing up,
Oh, cool. Life,
But yeah,
life stressful enough. I'm cool.
yeah, you're probably right about that. So.
Well,
All right, so we're gonna stick to two genres, okay, for the movies. We're gonna start with comedies, all right, and then we'll switch over to dramas, okay, and then we'll do our top 5 soundtracks for movies as well, okay, and then we'll transition. We'll do TV shows. We'll do comedies, okay, comedy TV shows, and then we will also do dramas for TV shows, and then we'll do our top 5 theme songs as well. And then we'll have a fun little off the record segment as well. But I'm really, really looking forward to, this idea that Judge Bugg came up with for our off the record. So that's stay tuned. Stay with us. Stay with us to the end, and you'll get to see it. So all right, so let's dive right in. Let's go to the movies. And so I had to take notes because honestly, there are so many movies that we could have picked from, and I didn't want to just be going off the cuff with this because that wouldn't be doing justice. To look, we're unscripted. We'll be unscripted. I mean, I got the movies, I got the TV shows, and I didn't really take any notes outside of that. Just going off a minute because these my top 5. I should know something about them. Right? So. All right, so Judge Bugg, I'm gonna let you kick it off.
All right,
and let's do it. Let's do it in this order, okay? Let's start from number 5 and work our way up to number 1.
Oh, we're going there. You got to rank that order. Okay, so this really is going to be unscripted. Some of my categories are not ranked in order, but we'll get it together.
Well, that's how.
We'll get it together.
No, okay,
that's fine.
Okay.
We'll do
All
it.
right.
Now listen, are we doing? I do my 5, or I give 5. You give your number 5, and we go back and forth.
Ooh, that's good. So. Let you give your 5, I'll give my 5, and then we'll go like that.
All right, so I got to get my order together. All right, my order is definitely, as they say in church, a work in progress. But at number 5, I got to put 5 because I think this is the one that perhaps of the 5, some people may not know. It's a movie called Waiting, and if you've ever waited tables, worked in a restaurant, you need to check out Waiting. It is absolutely hilarious. It's one of the first movies I saw with Ryan Reynolds in it, and it's a restaurant.
He's good.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
I think I first saw him in Van Wilder, so maybe this was the second movie I saw him in. But it's a spoof on Bennigan's. They call it Shenanigans. It is absolutely hilarious. You got to check out Waiting is one of my favorite movies. I worked at different restaurants, so hilarious to me. All right, so that's 5. So 4, I got to go Half Baked. It's the first movie I ever saw Dave Chappelle in. Absolutely hilarious for, it's just obvious reasons. Just Dave Chappelle at his finest, right? 3 is Rush Hour. Okay. Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker.
Yes.
Can't go wrong. The first Rush Hour, it's hard to not put the second one in the top 5, but the first one, the first one is definitely there. Number 2, this is on the fly. Number 2 is Friday, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
all
Friday's number 2. Q, Chris Tucker. I mean, it's a classic, right? If Friday's not your top 5, I don't know if I can convince you of anything else. And my number 1 is Coming to America, man. Okay. Coming to America is number 1 of the top 5 that I settled on. That movie's just a classic, one of those that I could watch, know every word to it, every character's role, even a little small amount of parts, man. Coming to America is my top 5. Number 1.
Okay, that's what's up. That's a pretty good list. What's gonna be interesting is I think we're gonna have some stuff the same, but I also think as we go through this, we're gonna have some different stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
we got different tastes. You being
you
being an early settler and all,
from the Jamestown settlement.
From your descendants of Jamestown.
Okay, all right. So my number 5 comedy is Something About Mary.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, Something About Mary, Ben Stiller. I mean, hilarious. Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, for me, that movie is hilarious.
Yeah, that's a good one.
One of my favorite parts of that movie is Frank and Beans. You have to go watch the movie.
That's exactly what I was thinking. That's a good one. That is a good
Yeah.
one. Mm-hmm.
So something about Mary is up there. All right. So number 4, The Last Dragon.
Man, is it a comedy? Let me tell you something.
So, as I was looking, as I was going through, they listed it as a action comedy.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, well, we didn't do like action movies, but we definitely doing comedies. So I threw it in there because, it's one of my top 5 all-time favorite movies, hands down.
Okay.
Bruce Leroy. Showed up. Who's the master? Showed up.
And I'm gonna go ahead and embarrass myself and say that's on the list of movies I haven't watched in full just yet. I know. We'll talk about it later. Trust me. We'll talk about it later. Keep going. Don't worry about it. That's not what we're here for.
Woo!
It's not what we're here
my
for.
gosh, we're gonna have to have a whole segment just on that.
Oh, we can have.
Seen?
We might have an entire episode on certain movies that I'm sure there are movies that you haven't seen that people will say how have you gotten to this point and you haven't watched that movie, and that's unfortunately on my list.
That's one of those ones. Your card might get taken for that.
I said we gotta move on. We gotta move forward.
Okay,
number 3.
We'll move forward. Number 3 is I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
Ooh. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
That movie,
Yeah.
when I tell you,
Yeah.
was hilarious. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm Gonna Get You,
that's a
Sucker
good one.
is a classic.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So
Keenan Ivory Wayans, baby.
Keenan Ivory Wayans. Now there's several Keenan Ivory Wayans movies I could. I love Low Down Dirty Shame.
Yeah.
Oh man, hilarious. But I wanted to say, all right, what was his best? What was his best? And he shows up later on too in my list. But
Okay. Yeah.
I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker is just, it's hilarious.
That's a good one.
Huggy Bear, with the glass slippers and the fish in the shoes and the shoes breaking. Oh my gosh, that is a classic. So I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker is number 3 for me.
All right.
Number 2, all right, Trading Places.
Oh yeah, and see, that's one of those ones I couldn't. Listen, man. Yes.
Trading Places is hilarious. Okay,
Absolutely
in and of
hilarious.
itself. Dan Aykroyd, Eddie
Beef
Murphy.
jerky. Beef jerky time.
Merry New Year. Oh man, Trading Places is hilarious.
That's your number 2. That's a respectable number 2.
That's my number 2. Now I have to tell this. Well, we'll come back. But I got to tell a story about Trading Places and why it helped me pass the bar exam.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You had a stock market question on the bar exam.
No, it was actually
Pork bellies.
Oh boy, not pork bellies. Boy, I didn't even know what a pork belly was till I saw
Until that
it.
movie, right? Yeah.
Orange juice, y'all trading
Orange
orange
juice?
juice? What? Oh man, the movie's hilarious.
That's
Mortimer Randolph.
$1.
$1. Oh my goodness. And then
Okay.
to wrap it up, number 1. Mm-hmm. This is where we joined forces together. Coming to America.
Right?
There's absolutely no way that Coming to America could not be my number 1 all-time comedy. Like word for word, even in our last, episode, we even referenced Coming to America. It turned into a Coming to America conversation. And this happens on a regular basis.
There's so many quotables from that movie.
Oh,
so many. And there's something to fit every situation. And it's one of those things where you can say something or a friend will say something and you'll always catch on to it, man. That movie is classic.
Yeah, no, it is.
That's a good one. I like it.
Yeah. So let me just real quick about Trading Places, okay? So, when I took the bar, I was a year removed from law school. I initially didn't plan on practicing law. And so I held off on taking the bar and decided, okay, a year later, I'm going to take the bar. So I start studying for the test. Long story short, my studying, I didn't feel like I was doing all that great, especially on the practice test. So go up to Roanoke, take the test. I'm nervous. I was like, Lord, just calm my nerves. Do whatever you got to do to let me get through this test. And so I open up the book. It's a criminal procedure. And the characters in the first question are from, I kid you not, okay, Billy Ray Valentine.
Yes.
And Lewis. Yeah, Lewis. Lewis and Billy Ray Valentine were the characters in the criminal procedure on the Yes. I said, Lord, you got a funny sense of humor.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you how much that calmed my nerves.
I'm sure of it.
So I was able to get through the entire bar exam,
that's
all
crazy.
Because of Trading Places.
Trading Places, man.
Yeah.
It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
It was a miracle.
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. I love it.
Yes, indeed. Oh, all right. So we got through. Through the comedies. So let's go now. I'll start now for the dramas. Okay. So our movie, TV dramas. All right. This is good. All right. So number 5 for me. Okay. Number 5 for me is Lean On Me.
Oh yeah.
Lean On Me.
Yeah.
There's a lot of quotable lines.
Listen, you know exactly.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
Oh man.
Yeah.
There's a
you smoke crack, don't you?
there's a yeah. Get the chains on the doors. Get the chains off the doors.
Code red. The enemy is here.
That movie is that's a great movie. That's a great movie. That's a great movie. Yeah.
No, yeah. Yeah, no, that was a great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Just phenomenal actor. All right, so that's number 5 for me. Number 4 for me is Goodfellas. Okay. So here's the thing. I knew I had to have a mob movie in there because for some reason I love the mob movies. I love them, and it was between The Godfather and Goodfellas. Okay. And I ultimately opted for Goodfellas. I mean, it could have been like Scarface, to Tony Soprano, not Tony Soprano.
Tony Montana.
Yeah,
Tony Soprano. Tony Soprano probably comes up later in the episode.
Hey. But yeah, so I ultimately opted for Goodfellas. Anytime if that movie is on, I'm watching. Doesn't matter where it is in the movie, I'm watching it. Ray Liotta. I mean, it was just the cast of characters in the movie. Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
De Niro. I mean, man, just a phenomenal cast of characters. All right, so number 4 for me was Goodfellas. Okay. Now this movie right here probably doesn't show up in most people's top 5, but for me, I just love the movie.
Okay.
Enemy of the State.
Okay.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Gene Hackman. I don't know what it is about. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. And I don't know if it was because it was in D.C. and, their landmarks, from the movie. And, it's just, or know from just, knowing the city. Yeah, I mean, and you know what's crazy is every time I go to D.C. and you go to D.C., they have the bridges overhead. And you remember in the movie where the guy got hit? I'm always trying to figure out, all right, is it this? Is it this? Is this the tunnel right here where he got hit? And I'm almost certain that's near DuPont Circle because that's in that DuPont Circle area. But Goodfellas. Enemy of the State is number 3 on my dramas list. Okay, number 2. All right, number 2, Malcolm X.
Oh yeah.
Malcolm X number 2 on my list. So my favorite actor is Denzel. So and there's so many different movies. Glory was another one that I could have put up here. But I was like, look, I can only do one Denzel movie. Otherwise, it's been a top 5, Denzel movies, right?
And look, I will say with my 5, we had a similar rule. You can't put too many Denzel movies, so you just got to pick one. Same.
Okay.
Same.
All right.
Yeah.
So Malcolm X, I mean, it was, it's a class. His portrayal of Malcolm X, regardless of whatever you thought about Malcolm, his portrayal, the way that he just kind of captured the essence of who he was is just amazing.
Was Malcolm X. Like,
the scene where he's headed to the Audubon Theater where he's about to die, and you got that classic Spike Lee, the dolly shot where he's rolling, and I was born by the river. So yeah, Malcolm X, number 2.
Yeah, that's a good
All
one.
right, number 1. My favorite drama movie of all time is The Color Purple.
Oh yeah.
I love that movie. Again, so many quotable movies. You told Harpo to beat me.
Harpo wrote this woman.
You sure is ugly. Yeah, till you do what? Till you do right by me.
Boy. That's a great one. That's a great one.
Color Purple's a good one. And when Suge Avery got the singing in the juke joint, sister, you've been on my mind.
It's a fantastic
sister.
one. Yeah.
I love that movie. So Color Purple, Oprah Winfrey. I mean, free Oprah. Free Oprah.
Whoopi Goldberg. What Oprah do? She locked up?
In the movie. You remember?
Oh. And look, I don't pay attention to current events. It's like, hold on a second. Oprah got locked up and Instagram didn't say anything? You never know.
No, you're right.
It would have been wild if that had happened and I didn't hear anything about it immediately. That's all I'm saying. So
that's how busy we be, man.
Yeah. Certain things you hear about.
Yeah, trust me. You would have got a text from me. Yeah. All right, so that's my top 5 dramas.
That's solid. Okay. I respect it. All right. So again, my 5, we're on the fly. We're unscripted on this order. I know my number 1. But all right. So my number 5. I'll go with my one Denzel movie on the list. It's Remember the Titans. Right.
Ooh, yeah.
Remember the Titans. Like his character in the movie and just the whole background story. And when that movie came out, I had run maybe a couple years before a track meet at the former T.C. Williams High School here in Alexandria. So, I already had the connection. Like I've actually been to that school and to understand the story, the history of it, and now living in this area right down the school, right down the street from it. Or not down the street, but down the Northern Virginia street. Living in close proximity to it. It's renamed Alexandria City Public School now. But Denzel in that movie, that whole story. I mean, Wood Harris is in that movie. Like a lot of talented actors. Great movie. So that's my number 5. Remember the Titans. My number 4 is a movie called Crash. I don't know if you've seen Crash.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Man, that's a phenomenal movie.
Phenomenal, right? And as I recall, it's the first movie.
All the storylines.
Yes. It's the first movie I recall seeing where you follow multiple storylines and then they intersect and how people's days are going and who interacts with the other person. And I think about that movie very often, man, especially as you sit in court and the things that we see and how criminal case can start from a 30-second interaction. How people are literally every day crashing into each other. So phenomenal movie. Crash is my number 4. Check it out if you have not seen it. My number 3, it's going to be Higher Learning, right?
Okay.
Yeah, my number 3. I was toying with it being my number 2, but I'll come in with Higher Learning as my number 3. Okay. Just that entire story, like that whole... The way it plays out at that college campus, man, those characters, the way they build it, Busta Rhymes being that wild character he was in that movie.
Oh, man, I forgot. Yeah, Busta was in there.
Yeah. So Higher Learning comes in at 3. My number 2 will be Boyz in the Hood. That movie, like Boyz
John
in the Hood.
Singleton.
Yeah. I mean, that was in that one of those first strings of those movies that, that growing up on the East Coast, that's really all we saw and knew of West Coast life and culture. But the acting in that movie and just the storyline, man, classic movie. Absolutely classic movie. Yeah. So Boyz in the Hood gets my number 2.
Ricky!
Yeah, right? Ricky should have swerved, boy. Ricky ran a straight line.
Man.
Ricky ran a straight line, man. Right?
And why are we separating? Why are we breaking? Why are we going our separate ways? Come
Listen,
on,
bro.
man.
Mistakes were made, bro. mistakes were made. But, you know, in terms of the movie, man, Boys in the Hood, number 2 for me, which will leave my number 1. We unite again, man. It's Color Purple. Number 1 drama for me.
Let's go, bud.
And I'm gonna tell you, in the little portion of prep that we end up doing for this, you know, because we had to give some time to figuring out who our top 5 was in these types of movies. The movie's a great movie, like we said, all the quotables, but I remember it because the first time I saw Color Purple, I did not see it. I heard it. Because my grandmother, I'm pretty sure my mom or maybe my aunt, they took me to the movie theater. So whenever Color Purple came out, I'm too young to actually see Color Purple, but they were going to see Color Purple. So I sat in the row of seats behind them and had to lay my head down and face away from the screen. All the Color Purple. So I heard the movie before I ever saw the movie. And that's like when it comes to Color Purple, like that movie really sticks with me because I heard this. Imagine at a young age listening to the Color Purple as if it was, you know, a storybook or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like you weren't actually supposed to be.
Didn't see it.
There.
Heard it. Yeah.
You
heard the whole thing. And then years later would actually see the movie and match it up together. It's like, oh, okay, this really is a great movie. Had no idea what Suge looked like or nothing, but I knew she could sing.
Well, I'll tell you what, we should do a whole episode on movies we shouldn't have seen when we saw them because we were so young.
Yeah. It was the 80s. It was the 80s. There's a lot of stuff. But we were talking about that the other day. Remember the campaign, it's 10 p.m., do you know where your children are? Like, parents in the 80s didn't even know where their kids were at 10 o'clock. Meanwhile, I'm tracking my son's location just randomly in court to make sure he's still at school.
Exactly. Wow. All right.
Yeah.
That was
So
good.
we got some commonalities, nice
we
mix.
do. Yeah, nice little mix.
I don't think anything too egregious or controversial either around this.
I don't think so. Well, I mean, I'm sure that
I'm talking about our list. We ain't talking
on
once
our
we put it
list.
out.
Yeah, I know we're gonna get some folks in the comments like, oh no, y'all forgot.
Yeah.
Man, be quiet. This is our list. Okay,
That's
you
the
come
thing.
up
It's
with
our
your
top
list.
5. Everybody come up with their list. We have a respectful discord in the comments. Peaceful. The comments are a peaceful place. Peaceful place. Peaceful
Especially
place.
My cousin Steven.
Peaceful place in the comments. Peace and tranquility in the comments, folks.
That's
Peace and
it.
tranquility. Peace and tranquility.
Get along.
Peace and tranquility in the comments. I say peace and tranquility in the comments. I say peace and tranquility in the comments. All right. All right, man. So we got soundtracks.
Let's move
movie
on to the
soundtracks.
Movie
Okay.
soundtracks. Why don't you kick it off?
All right. So my top 5 movie soundtracks. First of all, man, you realize there are very few movie soundtracks these days, right? Like
Very few.
the concept of a movie came out and this is the music with it and it's only coming out because it's on this soundtrack. Doesn't happen anymore. But anyway, so a lot of mine are older ones because I don't know of a lot of new-ish movie soundtracks. But my number 5, excuse me, my number 5, I'm going with Hustle and Flow, right? The Hustle and Flow soundtrack.
Oh,
tell you.
man. That
tell
almost
you.
made my top out.
Let me tell you. Listen, that starts off with that I'm a King with T.I. and the Little Scrappy.
Yeah.
You got it's hard out here for
You
a
know
P.
it's hard out here.
Whoop that. You
Whoop
know,
that.
right?
Whoop that.
Classics from the movie. If you watch the movie and love the movie, you know. But then, you know, that little Boosie song, Swerve, is on there. That's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorites. So that Hustle and Flow soundtrack is number 5 for me.
Yeah,
All right. So number 4, I'm going with the Show soundtrack.
Okay.
Right? Remember the Show?
Russell Simmons?
Yeah. So you had How High with Meth and Red.
Oh, wow.
Live by Onyx, Headbanger Boogie, Method Man. Mary J. Blige, Every Day It Rains. Great song, right? And a live performance from your boy B.I.G. I won't say what song was on there, but it was a live performance from the Notorious B.I.G. on the Show soundtrack. I don't think that's on most streaming places, so you have to like have that somewhere, or at least it's not on Tidal. It may be on YouTube or something else. So my number 3, I'm going with the Wait Until Exhale soundtrack.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Whitney
That's a
started
classic.
off. Yeah, Whitney with the exhale. Shoot, baby. My Lord. Yeah. Whitney with the shoot. Tony Braxton, Let It Flow. But Not Gonna Cry by Mary J was a smash. But one of my favorite songs, and we were, obviously we did our top 5 or top songs, and one of my favorite songs, especially the DJ and drop it like a brunch or something, Sitting Up in My Room by Brandy was on that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fantastic.
Well, we might have to have another episode about Brandy.
Right? A whole nother one.
Another one.
Yeah. So, Wait Until Exhale's my number 3. Yeah, Wait Until Exhale's my number 3. Yeah, we got current events. Number 2, the Above the Rim soundtrack.
Oh, yes.
Right? SWV Anything was on there. Part-Time Lover. Dog Pound. Pour Out a Little Liquor was on there by Tupac and Pain. Right? And that's one of those few places you can find Pain. Afro Puffs by Rage and Reggae.
Rock on with your bad self. Farmville, VA.
Right? Straight out of Farmville. VA. Right? And then Regulators was on there. So, I mean,
Above talk about a classic.
A classic soundtrack, right? Classic soundtrack. Fantastic soundtrack. But that's still my number 2 for as great as the Above the Rim soundtrack is.
Okay.
Yeah. Because my number 1 is Purple Rain, brother. Purple Rain.
Purple Rain. Purple Rain.
Listen, nine songs, all 9 of them classics. Everything on there. Let's Go Crazy, The Beautiful Ones, Darling Nikki, I Would Die for You. When Doves Cry.
Yeah,
it's fantastic. Yeah, Purple Rain. Purple Rain is my number one movie soundtrack.
I'm not gonna knock any of those. That's a solid list, D-Bug.
I appreciate that. That took some work because we'll talk about some of the ones that didn't make the list. There's a couple.
Oh yeah,
that was a tough list. Soundtracks was a tough one.
Yeah, there's one in particular that didn't make mine, and I'm like, oof. I hate that it didn't.
I wonder if we got that one in common.
It probably is. Got my favorite, one of my favorite singers of all time.
Okay.
Yeah. So all right,
we'll get into it.
Okay, so number 5 for my movie soundtracks. Number 5. Now I'm going back to the 70s on this one. This movie predates my existence.
You got to preface it. This must be a good
yes.
One. Is it? Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna guess it. I think I know what it is.
Okay, my number 5 is Superfly.
I thought so.
Superfly. I'm your mom. I'm your daddy.
I'm
your pusher man.
Yeah.
Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Superfly. Okay, number 4 for me. Now I know you're probably gonna disagree with this because I already, it's on my list. It was on yours too. I'm going with Purple Rain at 4.
At 4? Okay.
Going Purple Rain at 4.
You must have a mean top 3.
I think I got a mean top 3.
Okay.
There are some commonality. There is at least one more song that you.
I got you.
Okay, so number 4 was Purple Rain. Number 3 for me. All right. New Jack City. New Jack City, I mean, it's one of those classic. Don't work.
Oh yeah. I know. I know. It was tough. It was tough for me to not have that in my 5. New Jack City was a tough one to not have in my 5.
I'm gonna tell you that the one song on there that really, you remember those songs that you shouldn't have, just like the movies you shouldn't have been listening to.
Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about. Because
I want to sex you. I want to sex you up.
Nothing about what they was talking about.
Nothing about nothing.
But sang that song very passionately.
But when I tell you, we would be riding in the road. I say we. I'm talking about me, my mama, and my brother. I was probably, New Jack City came out 89, 91, something like that. So I was between 9 and 10 years old. Okay. And I was we riding around. I wanna sex you up.
That's a great one.
Man, so that
was tough.
That's a classic for me. New Jack City. Okay, number 2 for me, one that we will both have in common. Waiting to Exhale.
Yeah.
That Mary J for me. She sang that song, but I love you. I was your lover and your secretary. Working every day of the week. 11 years. Without the kids, I've had nothing to show.
You ain't got to sing to me. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, that was a classic.
That was a great one. That's good.
That,
I respect it.
And anything Whitney's on, obviously, it's a classic. So.
Yeah.
All right, and then my number one. Now, my number one soundtrack for a movie is Shaft. Okay. To me, the Shaft theme song, okay, by Isaac Hayes.
Yeah.
As Shaft's making his way, walking through the city of New York to his office, song to me stands out above all theme songs from any movie,
Yeah.
Who is the man? Shaft, and you can dig it. Darn right. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I'm just talking about Shaft. So that's my number one. Shaft is.
I can dig it.
Shaft soundtrack is my number one. So.
Okay.
All right. So
I like it.
Boom.
Respectable list.
All right. Anything we need to talk about on the movie front before we move on to the TV shows?
Nah, we'll do the post game wrap up on the ones that didn't make the list. We'll move on right now. Keep the episode flowing, but we got. The post game it's a lot of 6, 7s. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But a lot of them that would have came in ranked at number 6, 7, or 8, 6, 7, 8, or 9.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's quite a few of those. But we'll move on to, we got our TV comedies next, right?
Yes, TV comedies. All right, so TV comedies are next. All right, so let's roll right into it. All right, so I'll start.
Okay.
I'll start with number 5. For me, Blackish.
Oh yeah.
That's a newer comedy in the grand scheme of things. But when I tell you that show was so well done, Anthony Anderson, Tracy Ellis Ross, Lawrence Fishburne, Black Jesus.
It's a great show, man. And there's so many gems in every episode.
Oh man, and it wasn't funny. There were so many, really strong points that were made in the show. Yeah. No, so Blackish was number 5 for me. All right. So number 4 for me. So I got two sketch comedies in my top 5. Okay. Number 4.
Me too.
The Chappelle Show. That show, when I tell you that run that Dave Chappelle had, I think it was what he did 2.5 seasons.
2.5. Technically only 2, and we got the half one way later.
We got the half later, yeah. But that run, he went on with the Chappelle Show with Clayton Bigsby and Tyrone Biggums. It was. That was classic. I'm Rick James. Enjoy yourself. Why don't I stretch out and make myself at home?
They couldn't do any wrong on that show, man.
Oh, man.
Couldn't do any wrong.
Hilarious. Yeah. That show was hilarious. All right, so Chappelle Show is my number 4. All right. Number 3. Now, for some folks, they might, pull my card for this.
Okay.
For putting it at number 3.
Oh, boy.
I'm going with The Cosby Show at number 3. I'm going with The Cosby Show at number 3.
Just the show itself, it was a monumental show at the time. At the time, for what it did and the sheer comedy behind it.
Yeah. And I'm, putting aside, everything that's happened since the show and more recent events,
stuff we were unaware of.
Right, but the show itself, it's just iconic. Just the actors who came out of that show. And it didn't make my list, but Different World, was birthed out of that.
Yeah.
That's one of those other shows that could have been on the list. So So The Cosby Show is number 3 for me. Okay. Number 2, moving to my next sketch comedy, In Living Color. Man, when I tell you that show, I lived for Sundays as a kid because I wanted to see In Living Color. The characters who came out of that, the actors. I talked about Keenan Ivory Wayans earlier. I told you, maybe I thought about it, but that man is a genius.
Yeah, the talent that he found.
Genius,
Yeah.
the talent that he found. And the crazy, the thing about Keenan and Ivan Rains that really stands out to me, and to his whole family, I give him credit. There were spaces that, you know, they probably maybe couldn't have operated in if they just, you know, decided to, if they didn't go out and do their own thing.
Yeah.
But they decided they were gonna be trailblazers.
Yeah.
And Keenan and Ivan Wayans, you know, putting together that show obviously with his family as well. I mean, phenomenal show. You know, so some of the characters though are hilarious. Let me tell you something.
I was about to say Fire Marshal Bill. Everybody tried to do Fire Marshal Bill in school.
Get the lock. I'll rock your world. I'm ready to go. All right. And then number one, all time. Again, this is, you know, this ain't even up for debate. If this is not your number one comedy of all time,
I think I know what it is.
It's just, I mean, we just, I don't know. We just see the world differently. That would be Martin, number one.
Yeah.
I mean, the show is iconic. I mean, just the quotes, the characters, you know, Brub Man from the fifth floor.
From the fifth
floor. You know, Tracy Morgan selling, you know, pigeons on a stick.
With molasses.
With molasses.
That's passe. We use molasses.
Oh man, that Martin show was just, I mean, unbelievable. And it was shot, you know, and it's based in Michigan, you know. So I mean, shout out to Martin.
Anyway, all right. So moving on, folks. All right. So we got quite a bit of overlap on our top five comedies, right? We do have quite a bit in similar. So my on the five ranking on the fly, my fifth would have to be Chappelle Show. Like, right?
Okay. All right.
I have them all. I have all the seasons on DVD. It was one of those things. We used to have like law school get-togethers over the Chappelle Show. Like people would come to our place and we were ordering food and cooking and having drinks and sitting there watching the Chappelle Show as a class, as a group.
Yeah.
So it just was, you know, must-see TV. My number four, I got to go with In Living Color, right?
Okay.
Same thing. We would watch it, and the next day in school would be everybody talking about what we saw in In Living Color, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely iconic, man. That just everything about that show, the characters, the folks, like you said, man, that great show. My number three is Amen.
Okay.
Yes. Listen, and again, the importance of the show for me, I used to watch it with my grandmother all the time, right? And my number three and my number two are on my list because of her. And these were her favorite shows we used to watch and just completely Sherman Hemsley, right? Obviously, you know, loved them from the Jeffersons. That was a tough one to not have on my top five, at least in this respect. But that show, man, Amen was a fantastic show. I loved Amen.
Yeah.
My number two, same reason, watching with my grandmother. I think they might have came on the same day. 227.
227.
227.
Where there's no place like home.
Listen, just an absolutely amazing show based in D.C.
Yep.
Sandra. That show is just 227 is my number two, man. All-time greatest comedy. And my number one is Martin, man, for the same reason. Came on Thursday night. Friday, I don't remember learning anything in middle school on Fridays because all we did was talk about the latest Martin episode. That was all we talked about on Friday during school, man. Every episode just absolutely hilarious, man. Like another one.
Did you miss me?
Did you miss me?
Got catfish out back in the lake.
Catfish is to die for.
To die for.
Absolutely hilarious, man. That show is iconic, man. Like Martin really did his thing. That I mean, there's so many episodes. That ain't no damn puppy. The rat puppy dog thing. It's a classic.
We don't
show,
need
man,
no umbilical cord. This
is TV, man.
You know, that was my senior quote in the yearbook.
Really? Oh, that's classic.
Mine.
Oh, okay. You get a lot of points for that one. I like that. That's awesome. Yeah, so we share that with a
man.
common, man.
Okay.
Martin, number one television comedy. So,
Yeah.
all right, I know we said it, we were gonna do it in the post game wrap up. My
you got
5
something you
has
gotta
a
go?
6.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
It's not a top 6. It's a top
Okay.
5, but this is in there no matter how you count it.
Okay. So something's
doing-
tied. We'll do a tie
Everything's a
somewhere.
.85, and it all adds up to still equal 5 or something.
Okay.
But
All right. Okay.
the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, man. Listen, I was the Fresh Prince of UR Law School. I went as Halloween dressed as the Fresh Prince, man. Like that was, we talk about a spirit animal or alter ego.
That was you.
Yeah, man. But that show, man, him going to the prep school and just living in Bel-Air, and yeah, it's in my top 5 somehow, some way. So yeah,
Okay.
that's my
All
5.
right. I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
5.5.
I'm not about that. All right, so let's move on to our dramas. All right, why don't you start off with your TV dramas, your top
right.
5 TV dramas?
All right, so my number 5 is gonna be, I guess it was drama. They had funny elements, but I would still call it a drama. Ballers with The Rock
Oh yeah,
on
okay.
HBO.
Yeah, that was a
man.
great show.
Absolutely love that show, man. Like really good. There was, I think we talked about it before. One of my goals in going to law school was to be a sports agent. So I just really,
Yes. Oh, yeah.
had an
Yeah.
affinity for that show. Really well put together. I wish it had more seasons, man. I was really upset when they canceled Ballers. My number 4, I got to go with Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Really good
okay.
show, and I got
Yeah.
I got to tell on myself, right? So
Okay.
watched Game of Thrones for at least a season, maybe, and did not realize that it was not a time period piece. I thought it was like ancient Rome. Didn't realize that it was a
This was a
fantasy
mythical
world. I was like, man, when are they gonna get to Rome? Like they're conquering all these worlds. But when do they converge
Westeros.
on Rome? Yeah, Westeros.
Right.
How far from Rome is Westeros? That's my question. And
Oh,
where
that's-
is the
that's
wall? Is the
classic.
wall the Vatican? I was lost for an entire season. So
Still
yeah,
looking for the Pope.
yeah.
in Game of Thrones.
And then once I realized what it was, and then the obvious question was, you thought they had dragons in Rome? I was like, don't worry about that. I wasn't paying total attention, right? But it was a great show. Great show. My number 3 is The Game. And it actually started as a comedy. It switched over to a drama. But man, The Game on BET, Derwin James and Tasha Mack. And
Tasha Mack.
what is it? Was it
Jason,
the Sharks? Jason
yeah,
Pitts.
Jason Pitts.
Yeah, man. The inner workings of that football team and just the shenanigans and back and forth on that show, man. The Game is top 3 for me. I really love that show. Yeah. So my 2, as we mentioned earlier, Tony Soprano. The Sopranos is my number 2.
Okay.
We're telling myself with the Sopranos too, right? So how Trading Places helped you pass the bar exam. 1L year, we have like a study week. So classes finish, you get to study for a week, and then the second week you can take your exams whenever you schedule and fit them in. So my study week should be devoted to studying. I wasn't the best studier, but I'm studying, and I would take a break and watch an episode of The Sopranos. So I watched one. I was like, all right, let's get back into work. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, like, I got to know what happens next, right? So I go back, I watch another episode. And I was like, okay, man, you got to put it down. You got to go do some work. And I ended up watching the first couple of seasons of The Sopranos. I think I finished the first season of Sopranos on DVD.
During that week.
In the study week for 1L finals. I was hard at work. Passed all my classes, and I told myself it had to do with criminal law, right?
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
big RICO cases.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So Sopranos is my number 2.
All right.
My number 1, man, 5 seasons, The Wire. Top, just best show, best drama I've ever watched. Got into every season. If you had to rank the seasons, I'd put the docs as my 5th season. Not that it was a bad season, but compared to when they were just on the corners, even when they did the 5th season in the schools. Man,
Where
just everything.
Marlo
man.
Stanfield was running the show.
Marlo, Omar, Clay. Listen, and Clay Davis.
Yeah.
Oh man, listen, Clay Davis. That's all I gotta say. Clay Davis, man. The Wire's my number.
We know his famous line.
The Wire's my number 1, man. It's my number 1.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. All right, so my dramas starting at number 5. All right, and I already told you in a previous episode of the podcast how I like the law shows. So I could not leave out. It's number 5 on my list. Law and Order.
Okay.
I mean, and when I say I kind of cheat, just like you cheated last time, I'm cheating this time too. Okay. I love the original Law and Order, but honestly, people nowadays, that SVU with Ice-T and I don't even know how to pronounce her name, Mariska Hargitay, I think it's.
Yeah. That sounds close.
Yeah. Law and Order, just that whole series is just, for me, just a really, really good show. Really, really well done. Number 4 for me, okay, Snowfall.
How did I forget it?
I knew it was going. I knew it was going to happen where one of us was going to say, "Oh man, how did I miss that one?"
That's me. I listen. Yeah.
Snowfall, man.
Great show.
Oh man, yeah, Frankie Saint. Snowfall, phenomenal show.
Teach your man how to squabble.
Teach him how to squabble, man. Oh man, that entire series is just now I didn't get John Singleton in my movies because Boys in the Hood probably would have been the one, but he definitely was in my TV dramas. That Snowfall, obviously he passed away, I think just prior to the last season they did. Yeah. So that whole season was like a tribute to him. Okay, so Snowfall is my number 4. My number 3, okay. My number 3 is 24, the show 24. So do you remember the show 24?
I didn't watch it, but I know what you're talking about. Each episode was 24
Fox.
hours.
Every episode was 24 hours. And Kiefer Sutherland played Jack Bauer.
Kiefer.
Yes, Kiefer Sutherland played Jack Sutherland. Jack Bauer. He played Jack Bauer. And when I tell you, like, Jack Bauer was the man. I mean, couldn't nobody touch Jack. His character just became, iconic, if you will. During that run when he was playing Jack Bauer on 24. So
I heard about it. I heard all about it because everybody was watching it at the time, but I wasn't into it.
You got to go back and watch it.
I got to check it out.
You got to go back and watch it. Yeah, it's all national security. He's saving the world, as we know it. So, 24 is number 3 for me. All right. Okay. Number 2 for me, Breaking Bad.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking Bad. When I tell you I saw that and I watched that, I think I watched the first episode and I was like, oh, I'm in on this.
Yeah.
Walter White, it was just the way the show just kind of how it progressed. Mm-hmm. You got Better Call Saul out of that. It was just it was a really, really well done show. Just the whole concept.
That's another one I probably missed on my list. Okay. Breaking Bad was a great one.
Breaking Bad for me is number 2 on my list. And number 1 for me. Here we go again. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Our 4th list where we're sharing the top spot.
Say what?
The Wire, man.
It's The Wire, yeah.
The Wire is just. Man, and some people didn't like the 5th season, where they focused on where they were in the schools. But no, that was also the newspaper. That was the newspaper.
Oh yeah, that's the newspaper. That's right. That's right.
Some people didn't.
School was for
from season 1 to season 5.
Oh yeah, all of them.
And some of the characters that came out of that, some of the actors that were in that.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I didn't know that Idris Elba was English. I thought he was Stringer Bell.
Crazy, right? Crazy.
I thought it was Stringer Bell.
I don't remember the first time I heard his accent. I was like, hold on a second.
Hold on, that's not Stringer Bell.
He's not from Baltimore. Like, just knew he was dude from Baltimore. Like they found him on the street in Baltimore, and he was a method actor from Baltimore. Is what I thought.
But what was unique about that show was they found street folks. Like they found like real hustlers and gangsters that played in roles in several of those roles. And I saw an interview recently Snoop did, where she said she was in a club and Omar was in the club, and he kept like eyeing her like all night, and like, like, what's up with this dude, And so somebody said, "Oh no, chill. That's Omar from The Wire." And she was, "Oh, okay." And at some point during the night, I think he came up to her and was, like, "Man, I really like you, blah blah blah. I want you to." I think he gave her the address of wherever they were going to be filming it. Like, "I want you to come through," and she did, and she ended up
on the show.
She ended up on the show.
Yeah,
that
was a great show, man.
So yeah, phenomenal. Had a great run.
Yeah.
Great run. 5 seasons.
I might have to,
5 great seasons.
I might have to go back. I might have to go back and rewatch The Wire. Every few years or so, I'll start them over again. I may have to go back and rewatch.
Because it's things you'll pick up to that you maybe didn't catch, the first time or the second time. I think this might actually be my 6th or 7th time watching it. So, all right. So that's my top 5 from dramas. So, all right. So let's move into TV theme songs. Okay, our last list of this podcast is our TV theme songs. All right. So you want to start, or you want me to start it off?
Don't matter. I'll start them off. All right. So my number 5 again on the fly, probably because I'm gonna keep them in the order that I had them. Right.
Okay. All right.
So my number 5 is Knight Rider. Like, first of all, Knight Rider was one of my favorite shows, right?
Oh, man, mine too.
Yeah, one of my favorite shows growing up. And you remember Big Wheels? I had the Knight Rider Big Wheel. Like, you couldn't tell me.
Kid was talking to you?
You couldn't tell me my kid did not speak to me, right? I rode it through up and down 39th Street, and I would hear that theme song from Knight Rider play in my head. So Knight Rider. Yeah. And then when Busta Rhymes flipped it into whatever song he made it into and sampled it, man, Knight Rider theme song is number 5 for me, right?
Okay. That's
all right.
Solid.
So, all right, let's see. So 4, I got to go Sanford and Son. Right? Sanford and Son theme song. And that's one again, it takes me back watching it with my granddad, Melvin. He used to absolutely love Red Fox, loved that show. So sitting beside him watching that show, and when it came on, I remember like running from the bedroom to the front because I knew Sanford and Son was coming on, and you watched the truck turn into the front, man.
Yeah.
Oh, great show. You old fish-eyed fool. Man.
Elizabeth,
love that show.
I'm coming to meet you. It's the big one.
Coming to join you. Listen.
You old sucker, you.
Sanford and Son's my number 4. My number 3, I'm going with The Wire, right? And the interesting thing about The Wire is they changed it every season, right? So it was got to keep it double down in the hole.
Oh, yeah.
But they had 5 different variations of it, man. So each one of them, obviously the original one, I think was the best, but every season they had a different one for it. So The Wire theme song is just classic for me. So that's coming in at number 3.
All right.
My number 2 is the Boondocks, right? Right, so the Boondocks theme song, and I saw this somewhere, and I didn't realize it until I saw this reel that it was saying that the Boondocks theme song is like affirmations that you can say to yourself, right? It's like, I'm the stone that the builder refused, I'm the visual, the inspiration, the lady that made lady sing the blues. Like if you go through those lyrics and everything it talks about in it, man. And Boondocks is just one of my favorite shows. We originally were going to get into cartoons. We didn't bring that up, man.
But that definitely would have been on there.
The Boondocks, man, one of my all-time favorite shows. So the theme song from the Boondocks comes in at number 2 for me. Then number 1, again, very nostalgic. Probably one of my grandmother's favorite shows again. The theme song from the Jeffersons. Moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment
in the sky.
Let me tell you something.
Bend down, burn on the kitchen. Bend down, burn on the grill.
It took a whole lot of climbing just to get up that hill. Man, listen, the Jeffersons theme song.
Yeah.
Tops in my book. That's my number 1, the Jeffersons theme song.
I'm not mad at your list, Bug. I'm not mad at your list. Yeah. All right, so for me, starting at number 5, this is iconic TV here. Cheers, number 5.
Number 5 is Cheers.
Yeah, number 5 is Cheers. Number 5 is Cheers.
That song.
I mean, that's iconic,
yeah.
man. That's iconic, man. Cheers is just. I actually thought about it because I told you I went up to New Hampshire. Which is right next to Massachusetts, and I went there graduated from law school. A buddy of mine was getting married. Went up to Boston for the wedding, and get up there, and the place where we had the rehearsal dinner was at a spot up there called Legal Seafood, and it was like a couple doors down from the Cheers bar.
Oh, that's cool.
So you see the sign and everything like that. You go inside, and I walk in. It's nothing like the.
It's not like
It's
this
not.
set.
It's not. It's not. They and I had heard that was the case, but I had to see it for myself.
Yeah.
But they made the TV set the way they did for
Yeah.
TV. It was not the same. It was very, very disappointing when I walked in. But the sign was out there.
And and I bet nobody knew your name when you walked in that
Man,
joint,
not
too.
a darn person
It's a
knew my
letdown.
name.
It's a
I was
letdown.
walking in, hey, Brian.
Hey.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I was a little let down. So Cheers is number 5 on my list. Okay. Number 4, okay. This is a classic that I think would make some people's lists. Okay, it definitely made mine. Saved by the Bell.
Oh.
Ooh, I mean the Zach Morris. When I wake up, oh my God, and my dog ate all my homework last night. Oh man, that Saved by the Bell joint was iconic. All right. So yeah, my number 4 is Saved by the Bell, man.
Yeah.
That song was the classic.
Yeah, that was good.
TV theme song. So that's number 4 on my list. Number 3 on my list, the Jeffersons. I mean, yeah.
There you go.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's classic.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't touch that.
It's my number 1, so I agree.
Yes, absolutely. But I had 2 songs. Above it. Okay, I had 2 songs above it. For me, my number 2, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
I mean, that theme song,
Yeah.
most people can go for that word for word,
Oh,
and
yeah.
actually, the theme song, I think the first, maybe it was just the pilot, but it was different.
It was different.
It was different.
It had another verse that they didn't normally play.
Yeah, it
So
did.
my little guy recently, within the past 3 or 4 months,
Got into it?
He watched it from start to finish,
man,
right?
yes.
And he just randomly got into the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. We watched everyone, and I noticed that I think it's the first 2 episodes, maybe. It's that second
theme
verse in
song's
the middle that's not there
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
other time, man. But so I got to tell you,
Okay.
in my notes, and I said again, the Fresh Prince is in my 5. I don't have 6, but the Fresh Prince is in there. So I agree with you.
Okay. All right.
It's
So
classic, man.
yeah, it is. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air
Yeah.
is number 2 theme song for me. And then number 1, the number 1 TV theme song of all time, and you can't tell me otherwise. Okay. Just looking out of the window, watching
Yes.
the asphalt grow, temporary layoffs, good time, easy credit rip-offs, good times, scratching and surviving, good times, hanging in a child line, good times, and we lucky we got them, boom, 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 good times.
It's a classic.
How you do it then?
Nah, that's a great one.
Oh,
Good Times is
man.
a classic.
Good
Yeah.
Times is a classic, man.
Yeah.
Classic. Oh my goodness. So, but no, that was that's my top 5 theme songs. All right, so let's do this. Let's jump into our last segment, Off the Record. So I'm eager to do this segment. So Judge Bugg had the phenomenal idea for us if we were making a biopic for the life of Judge Smalls and the life of Judge Bugg. What TV or movie actor would play ourselves, all right, Judge Bugg in his movie and Judge Smalls in my movie, who would play the character? Who would you want to be the character for your movie? So this is
It's not an easy one, right?
It's not, because honestly, I've never really thought about it.
Yeah,
So, wow. So you want to go first, or?
Yeah, so I am. This is definitely on the fly and off the record, right?
Okay.
And I think if we have, I think there's got to be perhaps two parts, right? There's got to be the younger version, right? There's got to be
Sure. Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
There's
Okay,
there's the growing up in Newport News part and all that stuff. And the first person that comes to mind is he's older now, but it would have to have been, you know, a younger version of him. The dude that played Everybody Hates Chris, what's his name? That's in
Abbott Elementary.
He's in Abbott now. Yeah, I can't think of his name. I'm blanking on his name, but that would have to be like younger D Bugg.
Christopher something Williams. Is it Christopher Williams?
I don't know why I'm blanking on his name, but on the fly, I think we're clear on who I'm. Yeah. So younger one, and then I say older man. He's not necessarily an actor. He's probably been in some movies, but just because I've heard, you know, sometimes people be like, you know who you look like, and this person sometimes I get like Chris Rock or some weird ones, but Mario, the singer Mario, it would be Mario. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I can see Mario playing me on the bench. You know, it's very serious jurist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, see, you threw me a curveball there. You went with two actors. You know, the younger and the older.
I think so.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Growing up in Williams, right? I know I'm gonna get killed for this. So my younger character. I'd probably say Alfonso Ribeiro.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. You know, I can't tell you how many times people say, do the dance. You know, can you do the dance? Like, come on, just because I speak well and I perform well in school?
I think it's because y'all are like, y'all look alike. He looks like you. Or you look like him. Somebody look like somebody.
Maybe. But maybe young me, Alfonso Ribeiro. Okay. And then me on the bench, who would I see myself? And I'm going with Lorenz Tate.
Ooh, Councilman Tate.
I'm going with Lorenz Tate as Judge Smalls in the biopic. You know, Lorenz Tate. I mean, I've been told, that, we got a little resemblance,
I like it.
Dress well, real dapper and everything.
Councilman Tate. Councilman Tate is Judge Smalls.
Yeah, so I'm going with Alfonso Ribeiro. Young Alfonso Ribeiro.
Young Pepsi commercial.
Pepsi commercial. Dancing with Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
that's hilarious. That's awesome.
Yeah. So Alfonso Ribeiro would be young B Smalls. Yeah. And Judge B Smalls would definitely be Lorenz Tate. I could definitely see Lorenz Tate.
I got you.
Playing Judge Smalls. So man, that's good. I like that. That's off the record, man. You never know what you're going to get off the record.
Right.
You know.
Right. Sometimes you're not even ready for it, even if you came up with the question. We got still on that. Here we go.
Yeah. So man, that's a dope episode, man. I whenever we get the opportunity, obviously, to get together and chop it up a little bit, it's always good. Yeah. But yeah, anything before we get out of here?
No, man, just want to continue to thank everybody for the support, man. I had the opportunity, ran down for Norfolk State's homecoming game yesterday, man. Ran into some folks and got some great feedback on the podcast. Yeah. I was at one of the investitures and I was told that the podcast came up at a mediation and somebody watched it in a mediation in one of the breaks, man.
Let's go.
Really appreciate the support. Spread the word, follow us, subscribe, and keep supporting. And we really appreciate all the love and support, man.
Well, I went to an investiture, must have been a few weeks ago, and the podcast came a week. So they had all the judges in, kind of off, and we were in Newport News for this one. Yeah. And we were in the chambers of city council and in the back. And the podcast came up in there, and everybody like, podcast, huh? What? Y'all doing what? Like, oh my gosh. And then when I went to the district court conference with the judges, it came up there too, man. So, I'll see people, at sporting events and around town, and Like, man, we love your content. We love what you're doing on there. You know, you and Judge Bugg. Yeah, so it's fun, man. We're
Yes,
having a
indeed.
blast doing it, and yeah, it's about to go to another level too. So we're excited. We're excited about that, and we'll probably make an announcement. Maybe the next show we'll make an announcement.
Yeah, we got to make it happen. We got to rebook it. We got to get it together. Yeah.
Absolutely.
indeed.
All right, well, D-Bugg, I ain't got nothing else, man.
Man, me either, man. Always a pleasure, man. Everybody be safe, and we'll catch y'all next episode.
Peace.